Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. My name is Sean, and we are in Boston today, taking on Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman. 2-7 with a 5.29 ERA. We have Blake Snell on the mound, 5-3 with a 5.30 ERA in the first of 3 games today here in Boston. We're coming off a series that we should have won, but didn't because we gave up a walk-off home run and then just kind of lost patience in game number 3. The walk-off home run in game number 1. That's a series we should have walked out with 2 victories, but Encarnacion got the best of us in game 1. We're going to hope to get on the kind of the better side of things. We're facing good teams here throughout the month of May. It's been rather disastrous as the difficulty has balanced out, and we've just faced a consistency of really good teams. If you go back to like MLB The Show 23, September, I think, was one of the months that was kind of a struggle, but like we would face between like Monday and Thursday or Monday and Friday, or maybe it was Tuesday, whatever it was, there was like 4 weeks where we would face, in the middle of the week, we'd face a bad team, and then on the weekends, we would face a better team. We tended to struggle against the better teams, and we were at least able to beat the teams that we should beat in that scenario. We haven't been quite as fortunate this time around as it has been, like I said, a pretty brutal month. Just who we're facing has been a little rough. So we'll see what we can do here against Boston. We'll have the full Colorado series tomorrow because I did miss a game, or on Thursday, excuse me, because I did miss the Oakland series went up technically late, so we'll do all 4 Colorado games at once, and then maybe things will get easier. No, just kidding. All right, well, all right, let's jump in here. Game 1, Blake Snell. Road. We're in Fenway. Snell on the bump. Reddick. Matt Adams. I want Avalos in that 5 spot. All right, here we go. Will it give me a record, or will I need to use the other sort of thumbnail because it's just been broken? This game has a lot of problems. I realize. I didn't realize like this was like 2017, so I don't think this one was on PlayStation 3, but
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston.
Like, it's not giving us the intro record. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Of course, I'm not really using the intro record stuff, so it's a mess. Season, or series 16. We are facing Marcus Stroman. Okay, I don't know why I always want to say Stroman. It's clearly an O, and I'm clearly an idiot. 9 starts, 2-7 record with a 5.29 ERA, 34 innings pitched. He's given up 36 hits. He has 7 walks. Let's see what we can do here against this team. We do have a bit of a higher batting difficulty. It's an all-star, which I think proved to be a bit of a problem in that Washington series, though we did pick up a victory. Good take on a cutter. I think the most impressive fact about that Washington series was that we were able to, we got him to pitch 70 pitches in 3 innings, which is unheard of for me.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
So we're looking at a 4-seam, a sinker. We were late on that, very late. Curveball, cutter, slider.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Couple misses there, not bad.
The 2-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee
That's fine.
high.
That's fine. I mean, it's not right over the middle, but I guess.
And And here's a ball hit in the air.
Unfortunately, that's going to be an out. Damn it.
Territory, and that's the first out of the inning. A moment now to give you a look
I
at
feel
the
so
Mariners
bad with
starting
Segura.
lineup.
I
And please
just
add
have
who you're
not seen the
focused
ball
on.
well with him.
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
We've had some good takes here, trying to foul that last,
One out, nobody on.
the pitch that was the out was Segura. Just trying to stay alive.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Everything's surprisingly consistently high. I don't know if that's where that sinker wanted, where he wanted that.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is really frustrating. Everything's right here, and I'm just too scared to commit.
2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner.
Okay. Went for it. Oh, but he's out by a step. There's a contact swing. I think that one was in the zone. It was.
Stands in. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s.
And of course he goes down. Damn it. It's a good change right there. I was looking high.
He's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle.
That was a sinker.
Patterson.
Yeah, that was.
Throw to first in
That was a pitch that looked really good, and I just
Mariners are down in order.
didn't chase
now
it.
The Red
Fuck
Sox will get their
me.
shot, no score. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter.
I didn't realize Blake Snell was from
What
Washington.
we've seen in
Good for him.
baseball is the pitchers are dominating, and the strikeouts
5-3 record in 9 starts, a 5.30 ERA. He's given up a little over a hit per inning pitched, 4 walks, 20 strikeouts.
And I'm looking to watch him execute and really walk out of here with another dominating performance.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
There we go. Two-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone. It's not really the location I wanted, but.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent
Yeah, we're
groove
fucking
as they
losers.
won
You don't have to
4 or
point it
5
out.
prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, another thing I look at is we're in May right now, and that's usually when you make adjustments. But this club, they're playing good ball. They've got a little bit of a lead.
Wow, that was a curveball that should have been, honestly, probably should have been demolished. It just did not get down. I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, good God. Mike Trout,
Take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card.
Cole
Who's the
Calhoun, Nick
one to watch, Dan?
Castellanos,
Well, you always have
Kurt
to beware of
Suzuki.
Mike Trout. He's
Oh,
slugging over
Lord.
550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power.
That's skipping
elite
over
slugger
Adonis
territory.
Garcia.
Not
Great.
a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
There we go.
Adonis Garcia comes
There
on
we
with
go.
one gone here as he
Adolis
looks at a
Garcia.
called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Mike Trout is in with 2
Mike
away
Trout
as
here
he takes
playing
a
for
ball 1-0.
Boston.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's gonna
Lucky to
find
get
the
a swing
seats,
on that. That was
strike
probably going to be
He's
ball
clearly looking
2.
to hit off the fastball
I don't
and
really know
adjust.
if
That's
I
a pretty good
want to throw
swing
this
after
curveball.
seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
I mean, okay.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind.
We just
now,
cannot
3-1.
find the zone here with Snell. It's a dangerous count to be in.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's
What do we-
pulled out 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a reach to his backhand.
I don't understand.
This finds a way by. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from
Oh, this game. Oh, this game and its fucking animations.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job.
And the catcher
Couldn't even
HR
couldn't even finish the sentence. Do your job, go ahead and just get it. It's like, oh, nope. Not gonna happen. Okay, good way to come back. I don't know exactly. I probably should be paying more attention to where that changeup was, but it just like, I don't know. I'm pushing like full pushing the left stick to get him there, and then it's just like he's just I'll just kind of strut on over. It's like no, it's a fast man. We could at least try.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly
Thankfully
on the ground.
foul.
The 0-1 pitch.
Stop swinging.
Fuck
Fuck you.
Man,
that's frustrating. Up, down, up. Ah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Patterson is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun, talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody, and he can throw the ball too.
Damn it.
I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Low and inside with the breaking ball.
Good take on that curveball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. To 2 balls and
Good
2
take.
strikes
We're
now.
making some good takes here.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Especially something like that curveball. That's a great take on that slider.
Ball down low, it's ball 3. Just
Stay alive. That one was a little more up in the zone.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses. And
hey, there we go. Draw a walk. Let's go.
His man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Javier Baez. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Darn it. It's not terrible. It's not terrible aggression. I know you look at it as like a first pitch out, but
so striding in, James
good
McCann,
timing on the sinker, just wasn't high enough.
240s for the year. And oh, look out!
That's a good take.
Nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a fastball in there for a
That's
strike.
a dotted fastball. That is a good pitch.
We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
One and two.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Way outside.
Misses ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might.
Oh my God, he's a cheater. He was going to cheat. He was going to cheat.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this
Okay,
pitch misses
good job.
for
Couple
ball
of
4.
couple
So
of
that's gonna move a runner
good
into
walks right
scoring
there.
position now with 2 away.
Now, I believe he is the DH.
Now he's got a runner in
There
scoring
are
position.
2 outs. We could.
Here's one.
Do we substitute? We got so we're top 2, 2 outs. Lagares is at the plate. He doesn't have a lot of power. I think we try. I've been aggressive in the past, trying to see if we can force the issue a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a great take. That is a terrific take right there.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Right side. Throw on to first.
We didn't learn anything. We didn't learn anything. I think it's good aggression. If the shift doesn't exist, I think we actually are able to poke that through and get a run. But with the shift being what it is in this game, it is brutal. Brutal. The problem that so it's kind of a it's easier, I think, when Matt Adams is in the lineup and like fuck. God damn it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
My goodness, I hate that curveball.
If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that.
That's
ball
a
down.
strike, man. Fuck
And there's
off.
1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out.
You sure? You want to call that one a ball?
That's a good.
I think it's good
changeup.
aggression. It's a
Swing
little
early
easier
in
when
it,
we
and
have
you
Matt
can set up.
Adams
You can go back with a
as the
fastball
DH
or
just
double it up
because
with another changeup.
like the speed upgrade is pretty
Here he comes on a
noticeable,
ball and 2 strikes.
and I don't always feel it quite as good with Adams at the plate, but we've been batting really well with Aviles, and that's where it's kind of
Here
like
he comes again,
I don't
1-2.
know.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Okay,
And
I'm
that's
like
through for a
trying
hit.
to use the right stick. Is the right stick not the fucking
That was
dive?
really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Has a look, now the pitch. Brett Nicholas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. A tag, and they got him at second base.
Weird double play, but I'll take it. Really weird double play.
Forward now, Kurt Suzuki. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ball 1.
Way outside. God damn it.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike.
we
It's
go.
1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off.
Fuck.
Pretty good approach.
God damn it.
And now one
Fuck.
taken by Suzuki as he
God,
draws
that
it even at 2-2.
sucks. It was a good pitch, and I just...
Now here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score.
No hits, but we have 2 walks. That's a positive.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. And he'll start
Okay,
out their
Heater.
half of the third.
Doing-
Top of the
doing all
order
right.
to follow. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. That's a hit,
a single.
the first
That
of the
is
game
a
for the
single.
Mariners.
Well, you make
Fenway
in-game adjustments, right, Matt?
kinda
I mean,
gives
they've
me
had a
some
hard time
trouble.
Scoring. Right here, he
All
jumps
right.
on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change.
I think maybe
this is
we're
how
more
they
aggressive
jumpstart
with the
their
one
offense
out
for the
in the
rest of
one
game.
out scenario. Because even like Reddick getting a hit here, that might be a better substitution than 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. In the
good
dirt
take.
here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Lost a little bit of patience there. Also, didn't realize I was like right over the heart of the
We're on the stretch.
middle.
Sinker misses there. And now
So
he's
that's
in
a 4-pitch walk.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like
Damn.
and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And
Okay.
there's ball
Okay.
4 as this one gets away a bit.
All right. He bailed us out there by giving us a
Innings
walk.
have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Very video game moment there with both of them throwing their arms forward.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
There's no way he still goes to that same spot.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Into a slide, and he makes
Of course.
a great
Of
catch for the
course it
first
was
out.
an out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1
Good
after
take.
grounding out.
It's
in
a pretty
his only
solid
trip
piece of
to the plate
contact.
so
The problem
far.
is that we have 1 out with 1 on, or a runner on first, and we tend to hit in. I tend to hit into a lot of double plays. I don't think it's
Here
been
it
quite
comes,
as
1-0.
consistent in this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Throw into third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
I guess I could have been more aggressive there right off the bat,
They're really
but
looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
I don't know the
Digging
speed
in
there.
for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for
a
the
great
right
take.
man in the right
Great
spot.
take.
And a fastball
Finally
misses
getting
here to
some
start
hits,
the
getting some
at-bat. It's
contact here. We have, oh, can I not tell? 84. Okay.
1-0.
We could probably try and send Segura.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, here we are.
I don't know,
Double play
but-
situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home.
Safe. We
And
got
he'll
it.
score on the
Boy, that
score
seems like a
first
dumb play
drive.
with
He's
Trout out in
got
center.
first
That's
out
exactly
of the
what we're
game.
looking for, though.
Hey, that's a spot right there.
There
as
we
a
go.
pitcher.
1-0. Here we go.
Trade in out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Okay, so now we have Eric Young Jr. here. Good, but a
Here's
fly
Eric Young
ball.
Jr. now, and he puts it on the ground to second.
Mm.
In time, and the side is retired.
Oh, that's frustrating. We get one run with the bases loaded.
For one. We'll head now to the half of inning number 3.
Damn it.
The Mariners lead it 1-0.
That's okay. That's all right. A win's a win. And we're able to drive in something on a sacrifice fly. That's different than what we typically do. Let's go ahead and
Michael Rivera
bring in Rivera for the close. He has 20 saves here on the season, 22 games. 0-1 record, a 2.29 ERA. His batting averages are going up. Okay. The action team. There we go. There we go.
Nothing in one.
Well, these hitters can expect to
Okay,
see
we
a heavy dose
don't really
of
want to
that
see
big
Trout again,
fastball
so we
from
got to
this
work
reliever. It's a major part
effectively
of his
here.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, it finds himself
Fastball
down
on the
0-2,
low
but those
outside
are two
corner.
Good pitchers pitches. Both on the inside.
Oh,
half,
he
both
knew
for
where I wanted to
strikes.
go with that.
Nothing you can do
He
with it.
saw
You
it.
just gotta hope now
He saw it well. It was actually a little more out of the zone than I wanted it.
The 0-2 once more.
Yeah.
Down the first baseline. Glove
Get
by
there.
Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I didn't love that pitch. Did not
And
love
with
that
that,
pitch.
let's take a
Now, here's a look at the
moment to show you
AL
what's
West,
happening
where
in
all
the
of a sudden
American
the
League's Western
Toronto
Division.
Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, Tampa Bay Rays, and Baltimore Orioles play. You got a little bit of a clump there between Toronto, Boston, and New York, and then a 7-game gap between them and the bottom two teams, the Orioles and the Rays, Devil Rays.
Into the windup,
We can't have
and
the devil in
pitch.
baseball, but
Takes a
Cleveland, your
fastball
name's
on the
fine.
inside
Like,
corner.
okay, well,
Bases are empty.
I don't know,
one
maybe
man out.
fix both of them.
And he
That's a
misses with
strike.
1-1.
There's no other, what? Oh, that's like the best slider I've thrown with him all season long. Boop.
No offer on that one. 2 balls.
Going
and a
high inside
strike.
fastball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a foul pop behind the plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him. That's a
Strike 3
dotted
called as he couldn't
fastball
pull the
right
trigger,
there.
and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2.
It's a good comeback right there.
You can't place
Couple
it
of
on the
sliders
inside
that were
corner
called
any better
balls. One of
than
them,
that.
yeah, absolutely a ball. The other one,
There's
it was a
just not
strike.
whole lot you could do with that
That was a
unless you're
strike.
looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza.
But-
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is sliced foul
I
into
gotta
the
be
stands
really
and right
careful of
out play.
that real short foul
Here's the
pulling
1-1
right.
delivery. And
That's
that one
a
stayed too low,
strike?
apparently.
Okay.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick coming on, but he won't get there.
Excellent.
It falls in. Legs
Excellent.
turning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into
I don't
scoring
understand what it is
position
with
two
fielding.
away.
Fielding
He
is
must
so
be
hard for
because he
me.
gets
I
absolutely
hate
jammed.
that.
Thought we were going to
Adolis
see the
Garcia.
backsplinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double.
Okay, settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
But no doubt, he'll take
I forgot about the change in speed.
Stands in as he looks at ball one here.
There we go.
In there,
Curveball
and
in
it's
for...
even at one.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to grab.
Let's go! Let's go! That was a terrible slider. Thanks for swinging at that. I really appreciate it. I couldn't possibly give up another piece of contact, even if it was just a single, and still managed to hold the runner on base and not score, with Mike fucking Trout lurking on the on-deck circle. Woo. Phew. All right. Hey, that's a pretty solid win, I would say. I don't know that it's like a great win. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine win.
Wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does
we
it.
get out hit, but we come up with the sacrifice fly to drive the run in, and honestly surprised. Like, I think you really need to throw it to the cutoff guy, because even I feel like Mike Trout's got to be, he's got to have a good arm, right? Can we look at him? Well, maybe we'll take a look at the roster here. Josh Reddick was 1 for 1 with a run. Miguel Cabrera was 1 for 2. Kyle Seager was 0 for 1 but had the key ribby. Segura was 0 for 1 with a walk. Snell improves to 6 and 3. He struck out 2 in 2 innings. He only gave up 2 hits and zeros the other 3 spots. Rivera saved number 21. Trout was 1 for 1 with a double. Peraza? Yeah, Peraza was 1 for 2. He also had a double. Castellanos 1 for 1. Cole Calhoun was 0 for. Marcus Stroman falls to 2 and 8. 3 innings pitched. He gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, no strikeouts. We don't walk a lot, but when we do, we try to make it count, I suppose. Yeah, let's take a quick peek, just out of curiosity, because we have some guys that have good arms in the outfield. But it doesn't feel like we're able to get the ball in the way that I would like to. So, yeah. Let's jump in here, and then we'll advance the day. We'll mute the audio for just a second, and we will take a look at the league. Player statistics? Can I look at my... Oh, here we go. What are we... We're looking Boston. Boston. One save. Catchers. Center fielder, Mike Trout. His arm's a 75, but it wasn't even really... His arm's a little weaker than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more comparable to our fielders. All right, I'm going to hop up. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll get into game number 2, so stick around. It'll be just a couple seconds for you. It's a great opportunity for you to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Baseball Tuesdays, and then Thursday through Sunday, doing series in every single episode. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be right back with more baseball after this. All right, we are back with more baseball. Travis Wood on the mound, 4-1 with a 3.20 ERA. Charlie Morton, 5-3 with a 3.90 ERA as we get ready for game number 2. Just to quickly finish the thought on, hello, controller? All right. Just to quickly finish the thought on the Mike Trout thing, I thought he would have a better arm, but he doesn't. And that's not an insult, obviously, to Mike Trout at all, but it's a little surprising, because I thought that was going to be a far more dangerous send than it actually was. Another right-handed pitcher, they're going to put Matt Adams in. We're going to go back to Aviles, and then we will flip him with Reddick. I like this lineup. I probably shouldn't switch him out because he has consistent contact and power against righties and lefties, whereas if you were to take Eric Young Jr., he has average, like or not even average, probably middling contact against righties and lefties, but the power is a significant reduction. Maybe if it's a 1-out scenario or something like that, where you can kind of look at it and go, all right, we have 2 outs, no. 1 out or 0 outs, I think you can make the argument a little bit more, but it did end up, I think, and I don't think it hurt us necessarily, but it wasn't probably a great call either.
From the oldest
okay.
park in baseball,
All right, well,
MLB The Show comes
hey, we picked up win number 31, by the way. We are.
Today,
This is game number 50. 50 of 162. It's episode.
Boston Red Sox.
What? 15 of.
Mike Trout and Miguel Cabrera swing for
51, I think. 52, something like that. Charlie Morton
is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching
5 and 3, 3.90 ERA. 32.1 innings pitched, 32 hits, 13 walks, 30 strikeouts, a 1.39 ER or a WHIP.
If he gets in a jam, what does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Segura with an average of 242, sitting in that all-star difficulty.
And we are
that is a knuckle curve. Gross. That could pose a large problem here. 2-seam knuckle curve, 4-seam splitter.
1-0 count. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Yankees beat Oakland, so that helps us out a little bit. It's a splitter at 85.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle.
That'll go right up the middle to Trout. Okay.
So
left that one a little more over the middle of the plate, and it was down, so that helps us out.
In the number 2 spot. Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
Here's Craig Gentry as he takes a cold strike.
2-seam fastball. I think that's a good take.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
Take.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
I think that's going to be the biggest issue that I'm going to deal with here is going to be
now Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him
that knuckle curve, which is what that pitch was with 2 strike counts.
He's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Nicholas is there, 1 away. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And here's a look at the starting lineup.
I did not do that. I don't know what happened there, but I did not do that.
Here on the road.
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Hit to short. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Okay, at least we're fouling it off here. Early on the splitter. Foul it off. Stay alive.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
I knew it. I knew that knuckle curve, that fucking knuckle curve with a 2-strike count was going to be my doom.
Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score.
That's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's not surprising, though. I mean, it's the same shit that I deal with every fucking year in this goddamn game. Travis Wood, 4-1 with a 9 starts, 3.20 ERA.
ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a
Pardon me,
run an inning.
25.1
He
innings
just has really
pitched,
struggled and not been able to
18
figure it
hits.
out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's a fucking strike, dude.
HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gentry shading to his right, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Alex Murillo. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
How was that cutter that bad?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So a couple of hits, 1 for each team, and both of them right. Of course it is. Great, fantastic.
Alex Murillo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled down the line. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. The second for 1.
There we go. There's a double play. Let's get the hell off the field. Let's go hit. Let's go. It's a good double play. We don't turn a ton of them. That was a kind of a tricky one with Trout having so much speed. All right, Aviles, let's go.
Here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle.
Well, that's not what we were looking for.
Patterson, throw to first to be in
sure, it was
time,
late.
1 gone here to start the second. Here's Javier Baez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs in a row.
Moving under it, Murillo, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on.
Come on.
That ends the
Fuck.
inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Now, Cole Calhoun. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about to lead off
Okay.
the inning.
All right.
Adonis Garcia digs in now.
Garcia.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right
I knew it.
field
I
as he
said it in the
hardly
last
has to
game. At the
move
end of
to
that
take
last
it in for
game,
the first out.
I have to watch that
Here's how the
stupid
Angels line up
fucking
defensively,
short pole
brought
and
to you by
right.
Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
And
On the
just-
move is Lagares, but he won't
Yeah, that
get to
checks
it.
out.
It drops
That
in
checks out.
behind him.
That checks out. It's
Around
going to be
second
a
now
fucking
and headed for
triple.
third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
There was no mistake, though.
Standing in.
I mean, it's just a good hit. We just got over it, sailed over.
Game by bringing home that runner from third. And that misses ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Pitch is popped up. Segura is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Grounded to the right. Glove by Cabrera.
Okay.
Flip to the pitcher covering it.
So we give up the triple. Not super thrilled with that. I'm less thrilled with this. He saw it really well. He was right on top of it, and it's just that foul pole is so short in right field, and I think that's going to probably do it. I don't want to like give up and
Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Juan Lagares. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving.
Yeah, that's what got me.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I am looking down.
Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And
yeah, he got me with the knuckle curve. Damn it. I should have seen that better.
Stepping up now.
Again, I'm pulling the thing down.
Comes in down in the 240s. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
There's too much air under it.
2 down.
It's an okay swing. I'm okay with it.
Striding in once
Just
again,
under it.
Gene Segura, a base hit in his first trip. Now a swing
And that's an out.
ground ball.
Okay.
This should do it.
Wow, we did not do anything in this game.
And the Red Sox.
Somehow accidentally got Segura on second, and then we give up the 1 home run. I think that's starting to become the most frustrating kind of game. We give up 1 run, and that's it. It's over.
Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run.
Segura was 1 for 2, and then everybody else 0 for 1. Travis Wood gets the loss. He gave up 3 hits in 2 innings, and then the 1 earned. Charlie Morton, he improves to 6-3. He gave up 1 hit, struck out 2 in 3 innings pitched. Calhoun was 1 for 1 with a home run, and Castellanos was 1 for 1 with a triple. Oh, I guess Murillo was 1 for 1 as well. And that will do it for game number 2. That stupid fucking short pole and right. I hate it. Ugh. 3 straight 1-0 games, and we have lost 2 of them. Lance McCullers is on the mound here for game number 3, 7-2 with a 3.42 ERA, taking on Andrew Kashner, 5-4 with a 5.47 ERA as we look to wrap up this series here in Boston. Real frustrating. See if we can get onto a... I don't know. We haven't won a series in so long. Oh, you know what? We won that Texas series. I forgot about that. Mariners, Red Sox. Game number 3 coming up here. That last game very short. Game number 51 today. I guess game 3 of our triple header here. We'll have a quadruple header for you Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, taking on the Colorado Rockies. We'll have 2 in Colorado and then 2 at home against Colorado. Weird part of the schedule where we're kind of able to work around that. Andrew Kashner, 9 starts with a 5-4 record, 5.47 ERA, innings, or 26.1 innings, 35 hits, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts, a 1.75 on the whip.
They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today. Grounded down the third baseline.
Okay.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through.
So Segura, we've been able to kind of turn a corner with here. Usually his first pitch swings are outs. We've been able to get on base early. Just on top of it, and it stayed fair. 4-seam, 2-seam slider, changeup, curveball.
Here's Craig Gentry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Was not looking for a slider in that location. I thought we'd see something a little lower in the zone because they were maybe trying to get the double play.
You really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not
Safe.
worried about all the metrics.
Really lucky we got the pitcher's foot, and it seems like it just bounced the right way for the Red Sox.
Particularly off the plate.
Thank God, 92 speed able to get there.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And that misses ball 1.
It's a good take right there.
One of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out.
We'll at least advance the runner. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's okay.
Seattle Mariners. What's going to be the
Just can't get it to go over the head. They were able to get the triple off of it.
The ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
We just looked for the ball up and it did not fly.
Seager, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Okay, good aggression there. Good aggression. It fell. Should have sent him a little bit sooner, but it works out in our favor. This is kind of the shot that we're looking for. Just these little bloops out into center. Trout not quite able to get there. And the throw a little offline, so...
Into the box, Guillermo Aviles, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Fuck. Like, fuck. That is such a good hit. God damn it. We're right on it.
A little over 250 coming into action in this one.
And that's a send all the way from second for sure if it gets past the first baseman. But just couldn't get it past that first baseman.
You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really
Sean,
make a big
that's
dent
just
right
not
here in this
a pitch
game
to
in
swing
the
at.
first inning.
It's just not.
Fastball
I don't know
got him
what.
to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Galvis onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1. The Red Sox coming up.
Awful.
You're watching
Awful.
Major League
Fucking
Baseball
awful.
on the show. Lance McCullers.
I mean, it's a nice play at the hot corner at first. I get that.
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic.
See if we
on the
can.
bases. And when you limit
He's
the
won
traffic
enough.
on the
I kind of
bases,
doubt
the
it.
less runs you're going to give up.
Gotta settle down, get
That's
too
why he's been
excited
effective
with runners in
and been able to
scoring
keep his
position,
team
getting
in
ready
game.
to just try and
Here's Jose Peraza.
have a big inning.
Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now. Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
There we go. I pushed it just a little bit further up. We're able to get the swing and the strikeout for out number 2.
John Farrell's starting lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over
We just struck him out, but okay.
As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League.
Nice pick by Miggy over there.
The out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Ryan Braun now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near.
That's not where I wanted that. Sorry.
That's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of...
Got him. Looking. Let's fucking go. Take a seat. Take a seat.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Seattle leads this one 1-0.
Is Fenway America's most beloved ballpark?
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Line drive to left. And they'll
There we
start
go.
this inning off with a base
Little
hit.
late,
That
but
one's through.
that'll work.
So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, if you like offense,
I would
this is
guess
the
it would
game
be
to watch.
between
Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game.
this or
The
like
offense is
Fenway or
clicking.
Wrigley. Maybe old Yankee Stadium. But I don't know if the new one would have that reverence.
Here's Juan Lagares as he takes a fastball
Good
off
take.
the plate for a ball 1-0. 258 the average to begin play. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Under it and late, I'm sure.
Settling in now, James McCann. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Late and
White is
under
over
it.
now, and he's got
Stop
it for round
fucking
number 2.
swinging. Jesus Christ.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way.
Okay, what did I just
And
say?
this is popped
What did I just
foul
say?
off to the
Stop
right and
swinging.
back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw to second for the force out.
That
and the
wasn't
side is
terrible.
retired.
Wasn't
One left for
terrible.
Seattle. And
Fuck
after an
me.
inning and a
The other
half,
2 outs were
it's 1-0.
god awful. God awful outs.
Standing in, Adonis Garcia. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Adonis Garcia.
Sends that one out of
Adonis.
play for strike 1.
Who am I thinking of?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2.
Really lucky on that one.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive
That's
side
a
either.
Freddie
generous
Galvis
call.
is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready now, Nick Castellanos. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year.
Really
The
excited to give up
average
a
isn't pretty.
grand slam.
Breaking ball taken at the knees.
He's
for
a
strike
non-threat.
1.
He's such a
Into the
non-threat. We're
windup,
gonna.
Here comes the 0-1. This is swung
there
on
it
and
is.
lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll try and
That's just a
catch
bad
him with
pitch.
one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch.
That's an even worse pitch. What are we doing?
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble
God.
with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Gentry. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Too high.
That's a great take right there. Great take. Let's get into the bullpen here.
The pitch. Down the third
Oh,
baseline.
couldn't get it past him.
Throw to
Damn
first
it.
in time, and the leadoff man is gone to
Fuck,
start the
it's a good-
third. And with one
It's a good
gone,
pick
time
at
for a check of
third.
the standings to see where the Red Sox place
Wow.
in the American
Jeez
League
Louise.
East.
Everybody's right there. Well, not everybody. Top 3 teams all within a game of each other. Baltimore, Tampa Bay.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun ranging back.
Oh,
He
okay.
makes the
Well,
play.
all right.
They had to hustle to get to
Okay.
that one. 2 gone now.
Just, alright.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Looking
Maybe a
to
double
follow
off the wall.
RBI
No.
single from his first at bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2
Thought about
away.
it.
He
Thought
was
about sending him
definitely
to third.
struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now. Guillermo.
That's a terrific take on a
As the
curveball.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball
First
1.
double of the year
Hit
for
it
Seager.
hard,
That
but
is
lined out in his first
actually
at-bat.
surprising.
And this is fouled. to
Way
the
early
plate.
on that change. Maybe it's not as
Runner in
surprising as I
scoring
think it
position
is.
at second with 2 down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Everything's
out
been
in
off
front of a
speed, hasn't
changeup.
it?
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2.
Yeah, he
Come
went
back in with the
fastball to
fastball,
changeup.
and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it.
Yes,
He's
let's
in there at the
go.
Matt, talk about
Avalanche.
lightning. First 2
Hell
guys are
yeah.
retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
All right, 2-0 here. There we go.
Here's Javier Baez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike
that
1.
changeup is,
Trying to keep things.
Yeah, 96, 94, and then 83 and
going now with
82
a
on
runner
the
at
changeup
first
and
following the
curveball.
RBI single.
Slider, I don't really know that we've seen a ton of, but
Has a look, now the pitch. Tap down the line. Knee high, he barehands it. How about
okay.
that?
Well, that's if it could just go fucking foul.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mariners are on top, 2-0. Stepping in, Michael Rivera.
Michael
Gets the call
Rivera
from the bullpen
come on
to
into the
pitch in
game here.
relief.
23 games with an 0-1 record. 21 saves on the season, 2.18 ERA. Righties batting quite a bit better than lefties. 26 strikeouts and 20.2 innings. And looking for a save here. Yet another one.
fastball.
There we
in
go.
there for a
Strike
ball strike.
one.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So
God, I hate this stadium. I hate it. I fucking...
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Kurt Suzuki is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball.
All right, that's a big first out there. Nice play by Seager at third. Hasn't always been the easiest.
Once again, Jose Peraza. It was a double for him in his first turn.
Foul.
One out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gentry sprinting after it, and it bangs off the monster.
I genuinely have no idea how to fucking play that.
It's a 2-1 ball game.
I hate this goddamn ballpark. God fucking damn it.
So striding in, Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh! How was that not a strike?
It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
Come on. We're good.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their
We're
man
good.
here for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate.
And
so
I'd like
far.
these pitches to be a little
In
less.
there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left.
Mariners win. Okay.
Time to get him, and the Mariners
Woo.
have taken the
Hey, we take the 3-game set against the Red Sox. That was a little rough. A little worrying there. But hey, that's all right. That's all right. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final score this afternoon. Lance McCullers earns his 8th victory of the season. Andrew Kashner worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Michael Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So
gave up a run, but that's okay. We scored the run in the top of the third, so good news for us. McCullers goes to 8-2. Kashner drops to 5-5. Rivera was save number 22. McCullers 2 innings pitched, 1 hit. No runs, or obviously no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Andrew Kashner pitched 3 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. No walks, no strikeouts. Peraza, he was 2 for 2. 2 doubles and knocked in a run. Tyler White was 1 for 1 with a double and a run. Every hit that the Red Sox had was a double, and it was 2 of them off the Green Monster, and then 1 that was a weird shot into right field, I believe. It got all the way to the wall. Suzuki and Galvis 0 for 1. Seager was 2 for 2. He had a double, a ribby, and a run. Gene Segura was 1 for 2. He scored a run. Guillermo Alvarez, he came in with a 1 for 2 day. Ribby. Craig Gentry 1 for 2. We piled up 6 hits against the Red Sox. Only scored 2 runs. Probably could have done a little bit more damage. Some bad at-bats. But hey, we push across enough runs to win. And we stopped that string of 1-0 games that we're participating in, and we were able to survive a 2-1 matchup. So we win a series for the first time in... Oh, I guess we won against the White Sox. Okay, I completely forgot about that. So we lost to the Athletics, but we did beat the White Sox in that series, that 4-game set, 5-2, 2-0, 5-4, and then the loss was 2-1. But we lost the series that we should have won against Washington and won a series that felt pretty okay. We're 32-19 through 51 games. That is a positive. We have a 2-game set in Colorado, followed immediately by a 2-game set at home against Colorado. And then I'm gonna cram all 4 of those games into one video, and that'll be Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. I'm feeling a little bit better with the hitting, but it still feels a little rough at times, but I think that's just how it's going to be in this game. If you look at it, you go to the league, you go to the standings, we have bad pitching and bad power. We're good contact and speed-wise. The defense feels overranked at 10th. And we've been able to stretch our lead out to 3.5 games over the Athletics. We're 8.5 ahead of the Astros. The Athletics have lost 6 games in a row, and they're 3-7 in their last 10. We're actually 6-4 in our last 10 because I forgot about that White Sox series. They're like, yeah, they won winners of 5 of their last 7, and I was like, what in the hell are you talking about? Because I forgot that we won 3 games against the White Sox, and we are playing better ball here lately. First half of the month, absolutely brutal, but the second half has been a bit of a turnaround. So we'll see how things go against Colorado. That'll be again tomorrow, Thursday, right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. 4-game set. So 6 p.m. Pacific time, tune in. You'll be watching baseball. Just subscribe, ring the bell, and then you'll be notified when I post new videos. I don't know why you're only catching 57 frames instead of the full 60. They need every one of these frames of the Athletics losing. Or winning, I guess. I goofed it up, but that's all right. Subscribe, ring the bell. Thanks for watching. Good sports, and good night, and go Mariners.